Well, welcome back to day 4 of our 7-day Cervicogenic Relief Challenge. Today we're going to tackle something very critical that's often missed: eye-head coordinated activities. When your neck is sore at the base of the head, it could cause headaches, dizziness, and nausea, and it's going to throw off your ability to track objects with your eyes. If this is dysfunctional, you could feel dizzy, blurry vision, off balance, etc. So in today's video, I'm going to give you 5 of my best drills that will help your eyes and your brain and your neck connect again and decrease your cervicogenic dizziness. And don't worry, if you haven't seen the first 3 episodes of the series, I'll put a link below. But you can jump into the video series right now. Well, welcome back to another episode of Physio Tips with Marrow. I'm your host, Marrow Burnett. And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a board-certified orthopedic specialist in physical therapy and the owner of Australian Physiotherapy Specialists, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. Today we're covering day 4 of our 7-day Cervicogenic Relief Challenge. And as I mentioned before, we're going to cover eye-head coordinated exercises. But before I teach you the 5 exercises, it's important to take a moment and figure out the point of the video. We talked in previous videos about neck pain, the base of the head, can disrupt what's called proprioception. That is your position sense awareness of where your head's at in space. That's a very important part of your balance system. So if that's tight and sore in your upper neck, it can disrupt those nerve receptors and make you feel dizzy or off balanced. One of the things that this proprioceptive nerves do is they help you with what's called your vestibulo-ocular reflex. This is a reflex where your neck coordinating with your eyes and your vestibular system allow you to be able to keep your eyes fixed on an object while your head is moving. For example, if I'm looking at my thumb and I move my head to the right, my eyes will automatically, as a reflex, move to the left to keep my eyes fixed on my thumb. That's when everything's working well. But for that vestibulo-ocular reflex to work, and the neck needs to be able to function properly, the proprioceptive nerves need to be able to flow properly. Let's go with a scenario where your neck is sore. Maybe you've had long-standing chronic neck pain. Maybe you've had an injury. That's going to disrupt proprioception, and that's going to throw off your vestibulo-ocular reflex. Now we're in a situation to where if you're watching moving objects, maybe a tennis match, maybe you're in a car and there's moving objects going by, or there's just any scenario where you're moving your head around a lot and there's visual activity, this could leave you feeling dizzy, blurry vision, it could throw your balance off. If you've experienced those symptoms, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So research has shown if you have those symptoms, there are some drills that we can do to help improve those symptoms, decrease your dizziness, and decrease your visual disturbances. And that's what we're going to tackle in this video. So let's get into our first exercise. If you're at home, grab a chair, maybe a pen or a sticker that you can look at, and you can do the exercises along with me. Each exercise we're going to do is going to last about 30 seconds. So I'm going to grab a pen, and the first exercise we're going to do is where I'm going to look at the tip of the pen, and now I'm going to rotate my head to the right, but keep my eyes fixed on my target. Now I'm going to rotate to the left and keep my eyes fixed on my target. And I'm going to repeat this nice and slow. I want to make sure it doesn't cause dizziness. And I might do this for 20 to 30 seconds as long as it's not causing me neck pain, headache, nausea, dizziness, etc. At first, it's not a bad idea to start kind of a nice slow pace that you can tolerate. Later, as your neck recovers, there's always time to make it more challenging or to make it faster. Okay, so that's going to be our first exercise. If you go to do some of these exercises, I'll just say as a pro tip, and it's starting to bother your neck or give you a headache, don't worry. I'm going to put a clip up on the screen here, and you can connect to this video. This will give you some preparatory neck exercises to get your neck feeling a little better. And then as you're feeling better, you can jump back into some of these exercises. But if you can tolerate these exercises, not only are they going to help with your eye-head coordination, but they also strengthen your neck by nature, just the fact that you're moving side to side. Okay, now let's get into our second exercise. Our second exercise, I'm looking at the tip again. This time I'm going to go up, and then I'm going to slowly come back down, but my eyes are still focused on the tip of the pin. Same parameters as before. We're going to try this for about 30 seconds. We want to make sure that's not causing dizziness or neck pain or headaches. Again, if your neck is so sore that you can't do these exercises, check out the video that I mentioned, work on that for a few weeks, and then we'll come back. Okay, so now we've got our first two exercises. Now let's look at exercise number 3. For exercise number 3, it's going to be eyes first and then head. So I'm going to take two objects. In this case, I'm going to use my thumbs. Look to the right, and then I turn to the right. Look to the left thumb, turn to the left thumb. Look to the right, turn to the right. Look to the left, turn to the left. Look to the right, turn to the right. Okay, same parameters as before. Make sure it's not causing dizziness, nausea, or headaches. You can always adjust the speed to make sure that it's not bothering you. A great pro tip, instead of maybe holding my arms out, which could put some strain on my neck, I could always use maybe 2 cups on a desk that's eye level, or 2 objects on a wall that are eye level, and then I could kind of move between those 2 objects without putting the strain of lifting your arms. And that's going to be true for any of these exercises. All right, now that we've done that one, let's look at exercise number 4. Exercise number 4 is going to be what's called smooth pursuit tracking. So this time I'm going to move my eyes, but I'm not going to move my head. So it looks like this. It looks at maybe at the pin tip. I'm going to follow it as it comes out to the right. It's going to go up. It's going to come back down. And then it's going to come back over to the middle, right? So we start eye level, come out to the right, come all the way up, come back down, and then back. Now I'm going to do the other side. Come out, up, back, and back to the middle again. And we would do this drill for about 30 seconds. And that's a great exercise to start improving my ability to keep my eyes fixed on a moving object. Start slow, keep it dizzy free. Okay, now for exercise number 5, I'm going to show you a bonus exercise that's a little more of a progression on some of the other exercises. This exercise, what we're going to do is I'm going to have my thumb up, and I'm going to rotate my head to the right while my eyes move to the left. Rotate to the left while my eyes move to the right. I never want to move my thumb past my ears. Keep it smooth, keep it steady, and this would be another 30-second exercise. There we go. Great exercise, a little more advanced than the other ones. Again, if it makes you feel dizzy or uneasy, go back to some of the easier exercises. But that's going to be 5 great eye-head coordinated exercises that you can start training today to start getting some dizziness. Well, thanks for watching today's video. Remember, training eye-head coordinated exercises have been research proven to decrease dizziness, decrease blurry vision, and visual disturbances, so give them a try. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and send it to a friend if you know someone else is having dizziness. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune in next week as we get into our 5th day of the 7-day challenge. It's goodbye for now, and we'll see you next time on Physio Tips Tomorrow.